Hi, I'm Erin from Fangirlish. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Um, I have been such a big fan of this book for so long, and this is one of the very few adaptations that I've ever seen that I automatically felt the same enjoyment as when I opened the book for the first time.
That's so nice to hear.
Cried from beginning to end, loved it so much. How important was it you to remain as close to the book as possible? And how important was it for you to be so involved in it to make sure that it did, I mean, quite frankly, your book justice?
Thank you. That's so lovely to hear. And I think it does do the book justice, and that readers who have been waiting for this adaptation for a very long time will hopefully be really happy with it. I'm really happy with it. I think a lot of it was just a team that I really trusted. I immediately, when Vanessa and I talked, I could tell how much she loved the book and the source material. Katie Lovejoy, who wrote the script, was really reverential about the book and its readers, and she knew this was a thing to take care of, and it wasn't a situation where everybody was trying to change it. I just felt right away I didn't have to be worried about it. I didn't have to be even such a big advocate for the readers as you do often on these kinds of things. I just felt like everybody got it right away and knew that it was a story that they wanted to tell, and I was able to sit back and really trust the process because of that.
Definitely. And Vanessa, I mean, knowing how Jennifer's readers are and how they're so passionate about everything she writes. I've read every book you've ever written, and read it like two or three times. And knowing how passionate readers are, how much pressure did you feel to get it right, and how much pressure do you feel with it coming out?
Oh, to get it right, I guess I felt pressure's not the word I want to use, but I felt like I really wanted to stay so true to the book because I think there's so many beautiful details in it, small subtle moments. I was like, oh, she looks at him like that. Oh, we have to get that little beat, this little way that she holds his hand, or what, all of it. Like I felt like to be really mindful of all of that felt so important and would only enrich the film.
Mhm.
um Pressure coming out, it's always scary, isn't it, with an adaptation, because people imagine it for themselves, and it is what it is. Some people will feel like it's what they want, and others will be like, it's not how I imagined it. I can't do anything about that.
Well, the first time Vanessa and I spoke, she showed me her copy of the book, which had a million post-it notes and flags and was all marked up and highlighted, and I knew it was in good hands from that moment on.
I mean, that makes I think it's my internet that keeps going in and out, and I'm so sorry about that. I mean, that makes perfect sense. I feel like what made me cry was the subtleties of the story. Like, even just like when he holds her hand for the first time on the plane, and then he doesn't put his thumb down, but then by the end, if you notice, like, he's rubbing his thumb across her hand, and things like that. And so I really felt like there was such a good chemistry with your two leads. And so can you talk a little bit about, you guys casting those leads, both of you?
Yeah, sure. I mean, Haley Lu Richardson and I came on board together at the same time. And I went through quite a big casting process looking for Oliver, and then we found Ben really close to when we were about to start filming. And I met him, and I just instantly loved him. I thought he was wonderful and just such a warm, charming person. Um, and then Haley Lu and he met on Zoom, and we did a read of the very first scene where they meet, and it was just instant sort of sparks. It was like no one was gonna go, no, that's not working. It was just so obvious. So yeah.
I watched the movie with three of my nieces who are all teenagers, and they instantly were like, who's this Ben person? Because he's like my new crush. Like, he's
Yeah.
my new, like, I need to know everything. So you guys did really good there. Um, you know, I cried, as I said, I cried my eyes out so many times in this film. And I really actually love when a movie makes me do that, because I think when a movie invokes any type of emotion, it's such a great thing. What is it though that you guys both hope that people take away from this movie?
I mean, I hope people take away a sense of hopefulness and also connection, because I think that's really what this book is about. It's more about instant connection than instant love, and about you know, opening yourself up to getting to know somebody else, figuring out your own things. I mean, this is just a day. It takes place over 24 hours, and it's a day where just so much happens to both of them. And I think we wanted to tell a story that had a lot of heart to it. It's not just light and cute and fun and sweet. It's there's also big themes of grief and family and love and what makes people human. And so I hope that that all really comes across for people.
I
Yeah.
think it does. I mean, I think it does. And my time is almost up, but I can't tell you both enough. Like, this movie, I've had the screener for 3 days. I've already watched the movie 4 times. I love it so much. It is one of those things that my friends are all like jealous of me for, but you've done something really, really great and really special here. And I just really, with as many adaptations as I've seen go wrong, I just really want to thank you both for making one that is very special to so many people's hearts go right. So thank you so much.
That's so meaningful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.